Yo, good morning, my people. Good morning, top of the morning. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, May 15th. And I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with him, all things is possible. This No Ducks On episode is sponsored by Vision Sports Management. Shout out to my brother, John Boy Belton. Follow him on Instagram and Facebook. Once again, John Boy Belton, Vision Sports Management. Shout out to the sponsor. What's up, everybody? Safe travels out there to everybody out there moving in the streets, going to school, going to work, coming from work, court, doctor's appointments, wherever it is that you need to be, vacation, coming back from vacation, grocery shopping, wherever you are, wherever you're going. Safe travels. I hope everybody's feeling blessed. Hope everybody's feeling appreciated and thankful for seeing another day. Y'all give me 1 second. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. All right, y'all. Apologies. I had to fix something. But yeah, it's Throwback Thursday, right? I ain't got no throwback talk today. That's crazy. Might have to come back with something tonight. I wanted to come with something that interests me that I heard that was posted yesterday that it wasn't made up. Uh, Shadasia Green versus Savannah Marshall, and it's not just a fight. We're talking about this is happening on the same card as Katie Taylor and MADISON round of three, along with Alicia Baumgartner already on there. I mean, this is gonna be dope. If you're not watching this, you don't like this. I don't know what to tell you. But let's get into it. So for all my newcomers, my regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Ducks On podcast. Let's go. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, baby. And don't be afraid to smash that like button when you come in. Don't come in just peeking. It's too many of y'all peeking, and let's see what he's talking about. And believe me, it's not worth you doing it. So I'm going through social media. It's normal, and I see Shadasia Green versus Savannah Marshall, and I'm just thinking, okay, uh, is this being rumored? And I like fights like this. I don't like fights where y'all, because y'all be thirsty to always talk about these fantasy fights, and it kind of pisses me off because you waste your time on your lives talking about stuff that's not happening when you got fights like these that's actually happening. And I tell y'all this all the time. This guy should have fought this guy, and it's like you can't. Us as so-called boxing fans, we don't know sometimes what we should be focusing on. We should be focusing on reality. The reality is this fight is happening. They made it. Let's get into it. But instead, we still try to put fights together that even though the fights make sense, they're fantasy fights because they haven't been made and they may not never get made. Um, the last time we seen Shadasia Green, I remember it was Franchon Cruz. She lost to, and I believe the last time we seen Savannah Marshall, uh, Carissa Shields put hands on her, for what I remember. I didn't get too much glance at the Shadasia Green and Franchon Cruz. I didn't get the glance at that. I think I just looked at the highlights for it. But highlights only tell bits and pieces of the story. It doesn't really tell you anything. Um, I don't even know what this fight is gonna be at, y'all. Now that I think about it, I don't know if these ladies are what are they heavyweights? I don't know. What are they? They should be. It would be nice to make it interesting to give Carissa some company because and mind you, heavyweight is 175 in their division, right? You would think that it's higher than that, but it's not. As far as they're for the women. Um, I can't break down to see how this fight. I can't break it down to explain to you how it will go. I know both ladies are coming to fight. Um, I'll have to go back to watch Shadasia's maybe a couple of her fights. I might have glanced at maybe one or two of her fights. I never looked at them like that, but I like her. I like her. When I first saw her, I was like, "Is this gonna be like the next Ann Wolf?" that's what uh, that's what I was thinking when I first saw her. But Ann Wolf was just a little more aggressive. But it's okay. Shout out to Shadasia. Hold on, y'all. Let me cut that. I don't want that going on while I'm on live. That'll annoy me. Um, and like I said, I think it's been a while since we've seen Savannah. I thought the next time we would have saw Savannah, it would have been a rematch with Carissa. And Carissa was willing to do it again, but she was not willing to do it again away. She wanted to do it here in the States, rather than I guess Detroit, rather than been Michigan or New York. For whatever reason, I guess they couldn't come to an agreement and it didn't happen. And then of course Shadeja with with her and the whole Franchon Cruz, which I don't think I picked anybody in that. Um, I was a fan of both, and I just wanted to see both go and do their thing. Give me a second, y'all. Y'all like my well, I was gonna keep my duck, and I ended up putting this as a thumbnail. This is a picture I took about a month ago. Shouts to my brother Ronnie Love, Harlem House of Champions. Look him up. Look Harlem House of Champions up on Facebook and Instagram, and follow my brother Ronnie Love. Um, how you still have people out there saying, I don't watch women. I don't uh I don't understand that part. All right, sorry, y'all. Ooh, all right. Josh Sanders, what's up? LB, what up? What up? What up? What up? I apologize, y'all. Too much going on. Josh, you got a channel. Josh need a channel. Josh needs a channel. But I can't tell people exactly what they need and what they got to do because it took me a while to get on YouTube. So let me shut my mouth. But I encourage him when he's ready. It's a lot that comes with this YouTube, man. It's a pain in the ass, man. It's a lot that comes with this. A lot of patience, a lot of criticism, a lot of shaking and faking. Mike, what up? It's a lot of shaking and faking. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that comes with this having the YouTube. People that you think you be cool with, you ain't actually cool with, man. It be too much with this YouTube. People don't realize what we go through. We have to go through a lot. But back to what I was saying before I got cut off with my channel. I still feel like women's boxing is still not getting the recognition it should get, no matter how much we praise it. No matter how much we salute the women and tell them how great they are, how amazing they are. Some of these women fight better than your favorite fighter. I've been saying it for some time now, probably about a year or two now, that they fight better than your favorite fighter, while your favorite fighter is pricing himself out and he's sitting at home or he's on social media talking crazy or he's talking crazy in these interviews or he's posting stuff. He's just doing a little too much. These women are fighting. Smash that like button, y'all. Let's get them likes up. These women, these ladies are actually fighting. Every time you look at the zone, rather if you're familiar with the ladies or not. Hold on, what my man B said. Man, get at me, bro. I got the logos, intros, outros, whatever you need. Hey, 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 LB, I ain't gonna lie, man. You sound like somebody that be selling that shit. Hey, LB, you sound like that dude. Hey, look, man, I got that good. LB sound like he got that. I didn't like how Green looked against Joe Cruz. Hell, Savannah might get Green. Yeah, I was speaking about that before you came up, Josh. Um, and mind you, there was history between them too. There was history between Franchon Cruz and Green. Something about Franchon when she was younger. Something happened. I don't know if it was the Olympics or something. And she spit on her. I believe Cruz spit on her or spit at her or whatever, I don't care if you spit on me or spit at me or even fix your lips and look like you about to spit. I'm going to break your jaw in 2 places. I'm going to keep it real with you. You can't even spit by my foot. Are you kidding me? So, yeah, that was nasty work. She was definitely supposed to broke her up in half, but sometimes these fighters have a habit of bringing stuff that happened up 6 to 8 years before they ever met as pros or before they even got to the pros, and that seems to carry on as a pro. And then it's like, okay, this happened in the amateurs, this happened at this time, and then it will affect you. It will affect you sometime. Ryan Garcia thinking because he did what he did to Rolly in the amateurs, whatever happened with that, but then the sparring, Rolly knew something that a lot of people didn't know. What my man Josh said, she was. Hell yeah, she was supposed to. Just for that alone. Just for that alone, Josh. I don't care if you spit at me or spit on me or spit by my foot. I'm telling you right now. Man, look, I ain't being no tough guy. I'm just saying, everybody know that's a no-no. That is a no-no, sir. Somebody spit by your foot, you have every single right to break their jaw in 2 places and maybe 3 if you could. You are supposed to be the reason why for the rest of their life they have a problem eating. They supposed to be eating mashed potatoes and baby food. Them soft mashed potatoes and baby food. Are you crazy? Spit at me? Hold on, Josh, what'd you say? I said, I bet I shoot my... Come on, hold on. I'm sorry. Hey, I ain't gonna hold you, but sometime even with that going on, Josh, you still got to come in there smart because one thing that we like to do with each other is like we like to play mind games. Is sometimes you can lose a fight before you even get in the ring because somebody done got in your head. They got you in your feelings. Now that could work for you by taking all that aggression and anger out, but then it could work against you. Whereas like if you would have fought smart, but you thinking about all this, how they either made you wait so long to fight, they said this about your family, they made it fun of your religion, they spit at you, they did something back, and they did something to you, like that never leaves your mind. It never leaves your mind. Yeah, hey, Albie, yeah, help my brother Josh share this out. See, this is what I love about what we do. We help each other out. There's a lot of people out there that be talking about they want to help. They want to, if you need this, you need that. And a lot of people be full of shit. This is why there's a lot of channels I can't really mess with because they be making it sound like they're gonna help you with stuff and they really don't. But this is what this is about. Helping our brothers out. And we all from different parts of the world. Texas, Kentucky, whatever, St. Louis, New York. One thing about it, we all brothers. No matter if it's the Midwest, the West Coast, dirty South, it don't matter. We help each other out. So sometimes fighters will lose before they get in the ring because you let the person get the best of you. They get in your mind. Sometimes when I look at David Benavidez and I look at sometimes it's easy to push his buttons. And a lot of times it works for him when he's in there with you because he makes you pay for it. You might get your load off on him, but he's going to make you pay for it at the end. Not too many fighters can do that. If you come in there fighting stupid, it can cost you. That's the great thing about it. This is Deja Green and Savannah Marshall is going to be explosive, and it's happening, right here in New York City, July 11th, Madison Square Garden. I don't know what you listen. That's right. listen, May's damn near gone. I don't know what y'all gonna be doing, but that fight week in July for the 11th and the 12th is going to be crazy. I spoke about the Shakur and Zepeda yesterday, but this one right here, July 11th, these ladies are coming, and mind you, that first card that the first card that Amanda and Katie Taylor did was great at the Garden. I don't remember exactly who was on that card, but this one right here, and this is what I'm talking about, fellas. While y'all be sitting on these panels and channels arguing 4 or 5 hours about this dude, that dude, ain't none of the dudes that y'all arguing about is about to go do what these ladies is doing right now. Stop me when I'm wrong. Stop me when I'm wrong. Y'all can argue all day about what your favorite fighter. Oh, he's this. He don't have to fight this person. He's this. He's that. He's making this amount of money. He got this belt. He's ranked in this. Like, all that don't mean nothing because your favorite fighter cannot do nothing that these ladies are doing. Nothing. You want to debate on something, debate on that. And these are all facts. This is all facts. This one's going to be great. Somebody's well, neither one of them are undefeated, so we can't say somebody gotta go. But I have to look up and see what is this going to be at heavyweight? Because I doubt it. I doubt if it's at a lower weight. So I know this can't be at no lower weight. I'm trying to see if this is at heavyweight, which is 75 for the ladies. Because once again, Carissa Shields eventually is going to, and I feel bad because I feel like, as special as Carissa is, we should be seeing Carissa at least 2 times a year. At least 2 times a year. And she actually wants 2 more fights. And Thomas, what's going on? 168, the weight class below 175. I'm trying to think, Josh, is this fight at 68 though? I'm trying to think, is this fight at 68? I don't know. I have to think about it. Oh, not think about it. I have to look it up and see. Is it at 68? Oh, yeah. LB, I might have to hit you up for something too, man. It is. So is that 68? Okay, well, but back to Carissa for a second, right? I'd like to see her come back for one more fight this year. I thought we was gonna get the Savannah Marshall rematch. The Shadasia Green, that might be, I don't know, some of y'all might say that might be too easy for Carissa. I don't know, but hey, if it's available, I won't want to see it. I'll guarantee you this. I guarantee you July 11th, Carissa Shields is in the building. I could be wrong, but she's going to be in the building. She'll be in the Garden. I'm sure she will. Her dude is from New York, so she's going to be in the Garden. Carissa going to fight the winner of that fight. Watch. Yeah, no, I just said that. That's why I said she'll be in the building, Josh. That's why I said she'll be in the building. I mean, I'm of course not just because of that. It's going to be good. Well, you know, the crazy thing is, oh boy, with her in the building and Alicia Baumgart in the building, Jesus Christ, tensions is going to be all high. That whole week, tensions are going to be high. Oh Lord, New York City. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. There's going to be a lot of tension in the air. But I got some. Yeah. Hook my man Thomas up, man. TD Sports Talk. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to TD Sports Talk, man. My man Thomas be working. They be trying to keep us. They be trying to keep my man Tom and me out the loop on certain situations, man. But it's okay though. They can't deny us though. Oh, you can try to deny us, but we ain't going nowhere. That's just gonna push us to work harder, man. We ain't going nowhere. Came back to women's boxing. She just signed with Jake Paul. Yeah, I just read that. You know what? Oh shit, man, Josh. I thought that girl was gone. I thought that girl was gone, man. And then I looked up and I was like, oh, she's back. That's the same one who beat Ronda Rousey, right? I think she beat Ronda Rousey to sleep. Yeah, she beat Ronda, man. That was Ronda was my girl. I ain't want to see Ronda take that L like that. But it is what it is. Oh, hold on. Let me get this off. Yeah, I ain't gonna. I can't. She was a good boxer before she went to MMA. Oh, these ladies have to find a way, to make some money, man. And it's not fair how they still not getting paid, but they should be getting paid. I don't understand that. We give all these dudes all this good money. Turkey Al Sheik need to do something where he gonna have to do something where he put all these women on one card together. He got money to throw away. He need to go get him some ladies. Understand? He need to go get him some ladies. Let some of them ladies get some of that good old money, man. They deserve it. Know what I'm saying? You still got my email. Albie, do I got your email? Albie, don't get me to lie to you, man. Shit, because I don't want to tell you I do. And then you be like, email me. So, yeah, don't get me to lie to you. I have to check that, brother. But yeah, they deserve it. Why not? Give them a bag, Turkey. Give them a bag. Why not? They deserve it, man. And this is not D riding. This is the truth. These women deserve it. Even somebody like Alicia Baumgartner, you can sit there and feel how you feel. Oh, she cheated. She did. Oh, well, who didn't? Ryan cheated. Big Baby cheated. A lot of people cheat. Hell, you got this dude coming back, Dillian White. How many times has he cheated? But this dude still get opportunities. So if we can give people like if people like him can keep getting opportunities, we can give Alicia one. We can't just look at the one thing she did and hold that against her as if she's the first person that ever walked in and failed something. But these women deserve it. And I'm hoping Turkey, I hope he hooks up with them and makes something happen. He has time to do it. Hopefully this year, next year, put a women's card together, make something happen. Come on, man. There's no reason why Carissa should have to box and then go back to MMA or then she got to rap. I'm not saying that she shouldn't rap, but a lot of them, got to find a way to make money, man. You should never have to find out a way to make money when you're in a certain position. All you should do is be able to get up and go get the money. Rather if you like these ladies or not. She said, I appreciate the way women deserve. Yeah, I appreciate the weigh-ins too. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, Josh. I'm gonna keep it 100. Sometime at the weigh-ins, I'll be like, oh, okay, damn, that's what they hiding. Because they be, you know what I'm saying? You be like, hey, player, all right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be crazy, man. But yeah, man, these women deserve it, man. I don't care. Rather if it's Savannah, rather if it's Katie Taylor. I don't discriminate because of somebody's race or even with Katie Taylor, right? I have no issue with Katie Taylor. A lot of people be mad, oh, she's a head, but let me tell you something about Katie. The girl come to fight. I'm not gonna hold you low key. Of course, I'm team Serrano, but I am a fan of Katie, man, because the girl come to fight. She got a neck strong like the damn sidewalk, like the damn concrete, but it's all right. The girl comes to fight. If you see Alicia Baumgartner, the girl comes to fight. French on Cruz, she comes to fight. Shadasia Green, no matter how she looked in her first fight, I mean that last fight, she come to fight. Even the girl that Carissa beat, the girls from here, Brooklyn. Damn, forgot her name already. It's right there in my head. She comes to fight. Yo, hold on. Katie felt like a Oh, yo, Josh, you make me sick, yo. Oh, you make me sick, bro. I swear, man. Something wrong with you, Josh. Something wrong with you. Ah, Josh, what is between you and D Free? What is the matter with y'all, man? Y'all ain't got no damn home training. What is the matter with y'all two, man? Jesus Christ. Damn. But like you said, she comes to fight. And we know for damn sure Carissa come to fight. That last fight, Carissa almost put old girl. Old girl got a strong chin because the way Carissa hit her, she should have been went to sleep. I'm jealous of how her neck look. I wish mine looked like that. He said, I wish my neck looked like that. Hey, I don't know if you've been able to. I don't know if you've been able to put on a dressy shirt with a tie on if your neck look like that. That's a strong neck. Your shirt gonna have to be an extra large. Yo. Oh man, Josh is an ass, man. Oh, it's too early in the morning for this. But these ladies come to fight, man. Even when you look at these other ladies, what's the other small ladies that be on the zone? When you look at, I love them. Eddie Hearn, I ain't gonna lie. Eddie. In my opinion, I don't care what none of y'all say, right? And shout outs to Michaela May, Sandy, because I don't want to forget them. But Eddie got some bad women, and I don't mean as looks. I'm talking about just far as fighters. Eddie got some bad women, man. I don't care if they come from the UK or Australia, man. But they come to fight. I can't lie. When you look at all these promoters, I mean, Golden Boy. I think Oscar got a few good girls, a few. But when you look at Eddie, for some reason, hands down, Eddie wins that. Out of all the matchmakers, I'm sorry, promoters, whatever you want to call them, hey, Eddie got that. Eddie got that. He got that. He really do. And matter of fact, when you talk about a 5-on-5, I don't know if De La Hoya could do it. I think he can. We need to see maybe De La Hoya and Eddie Hearn in some 5-on-5 with the ladies. Just saying. He can't go to top rank. They don't really have ladies like that over that way. Know what I'm saying? Might have to end up seeing De La Hoya and Eddie Hearn, man. Let Turkey do it. Let them girls go get a bag. We did. We let the fellas go get a bag. Let's let the ladies get a bag. Because at some point, these ladies are going to want to sit down. They're going to want to enjoy their life. If they don't have families already, some of them might want to start off having a family. Some of them might not. Some people don't want kids, and that's cool. But then you got people like Carissa Shields who wants to go on, who's 30 years old, who's still in her prime, who's going to want to go on to have a family. Yeah, Ebony Bridges. I was trying to, it was right there, Josh. I couldn't think of old girl name, man. Ebony Bridges, man. Hey, I became a fan of Baby Girl. Yeah, she got them legendary weigh-ins. For real, she do though. I was trying to think of her name, Ebony Bridges, man. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, Eddie got it though. Eddie got it. I don't care, man. I don't know about no other promoter in the world or what they got on their promotion. I don't know. But for the promotional companies that I see, I'm sorry, Eddie got it. And I know De La Hoya got a few girls. He got a few. I ain't gonna say De La Hoya ain't got no girls. Does he have as much as Eddie? I doubt that, but he got a few girls over there. We need to see Golden Boy versus Matchroom 5-on-5 with the ladies. Now, I don't want nobody else trying to go around saying, oh, I said that too. I ain't heard y'all say it. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Jake Paul. You right. Take that back. Well, we can see Jake Paul. I mean, I don't know. Jake is just getting them signed. I don't know. I don't know how that'll work. If there's 5 he can put on, if Jake could take 5 of his and get it put them against Eddie's 5, maybe. Cass, what's up? Cass Sports. Y'all go subscribe to my brother. Maybe he can. Maybe we could see Jake Paul versus Eddie Hearn 5-on-5. Most valuable promotions versus Matchroom. If Jake has 5 for him, yeah. I like the Eddie Hearn and De La Hoya just because they be on their back and forth. That's why I say it sounds a little more interesting. Because he already be taking shots at Eddie De La Hoya. He'd be like, Eddie. Y'all seen when he was playing the Joker? Yeah, that shit was hilarious. I was like, yo, De La Hoya is tweaking out. But yeah, 5-on-5. We did it for the fellas. Let's do it for the ladies. I recommend that. And I'm gonna keep talking about it because y'all ain't out here talking about that. We still with the Tank and Shakur arguments. We still doing that. We still talking about a guy that ain't scheduled to fight until the 21st of next month. Like, what are we doing? Well, I want to see how that goes. But this Shadasia Green and Savannah Marshall for just to be on this card. And shout outs to Jake Paul, who I can't lie, he's honestly he's looking out for these ladies. He is. We don't have to like his choice of opponents. We don't even have to pay to watch him if we don't. But you can't take away what he's doing for these ladies. Because now these ladies are able to they're able to take care of their families probably better today than what they did yesterday. Right? Because somebody doesn't want to be known as somebody who's been in boxing for 10 years, 15 years, and here it is. I'm not making the money that I'm making, so I'm damn near a step away from having to go get a regular 9-to-5 job because I'm not making it. Because American boxing has let people down. where if you don't have this, if you don't have a certain type of muscle behind you, or if you don't have people who can get you to that bag, you find yourself in the position waiting for your turn online, and boxing is not forever. There's no pension. We stress this all the time about how there's no pension. And we have to get out of this letting fighters, a fighter can do whatever they want to do and fight whoever they want to fight. What type of message are we sending to other fighters, but also to amateurs that's coming up, that sees this and think that I can't wait to get to that position so I can fight whoever I want to fight when I want to fight them. And if I don't want to fight you, I don't have to pay you no mind. So when I hear y'all say that, that kind of irritates me. Because how can you say that your fighter can do whatever he wants to do, but then tell another fighter what he should do? He's earned that right. What right? What right does any of these guys have to do whatever it is they want to do, and why everybody else has to follow the rules? So this guy doesn't have to follow the rules, but everybody else does. Do you understand why the sport of boxing, and when it comes to the conversations, are so confusing? Because nobody takes the time to use their brain in their head. Everybody just wants to assume they know everything and don't know shit. This is the problem that we are having. You don't hear nobody getting on here saying, "Hey, let the ladies have a 5-on-5, and let's." We're not concerned with that. We like the ladies. Oh yeah, we like them. We just like them to a certain extent. We like them, but we don't really care nothing about them having no big show. We don't care, and that's crazy because some of these ladies fight better than your favorite fighter. It doesn't, it doesn't make any sense. I look at some of y'all sideways when you sit there and tell me that your fighter can do whatever the hell that he wants to do, but this guy over here has to follow the rules because he hasn't earned it. Earned what? There's all kind of ways for you to duck somebody without you saying, I ducked. I want to see every female fighter and every male fighter, every fighter, period, make their money. But some of the decision that some of these guys make, I don't care what you call it, is a duck. And I never like to use the word duck, but this is the no duck zone, so I'm not going to duck what I'm talking about. A lot of your fighters are ducks. Quack, quack. Any other time, I don't give a damn how big the fighter name is, what he's did for the division or the sport. Anytime when you got a 46-year-old guy coming back to fight a 29-year-old guy, and that 29-year-old guy accepts that, and people go, yeah, but you don't understand the business. It's money. Yeah, but what kind of message are we sending to everybody else? What kind of message are we sending? Just when we get to a point where we think we understand boxing, something happens, and then we all take a step back. Like, wait a minute, where did that come from? Oh, I understand why they're doing it. No, yeah, you understand. You ain't the fighter, though. I don't get it. I'm still learning the sport while some of y'all still think that y'all know it and you don't. Because when you sit back and you think about it, a lot of the shit that they put together don't make any sense. Well, it doesn't make any sense to you. No, it doesn't make no sense, period. Because what it does, it teaches everybody else, hey, if they can do it, I can't wait till I get to that point. I'm going to do it too. Eric, oh, what's up, my brother? That's what it does. It gets people to a point where they go, all right, 5 years from now, I'm going to do that too. 5 years from now, I'm not going to care about no belts. I'm not going to care about no legacy. I pray to God that Turkey out the cheeks around so I can get that bag. Because that's everybody's go-to now. For the ladies, their go-to is Jake Paul And for the fellas, when I need that bag, I'm going to Turkey Al Sheikh. Sooner or later, the ladies are going to be with. Sooner or later, Jake Paul and Turkey Al Sheikh, if they didn't already, they're going to have them some conversations. Because mark my words, you're going to see something happen. I'm predicting that Turkey Al Sheikh and Jake Paul are going to have a conversation about something, and there's going to be a lot of money that's about to be flowing. It's a lot of money. It took two guys, even though Jake Paul was in the gym when he was younger, which people don't know that. He was in the gym when he was younger. But it's going to take two guys who, I don't want to say they wasn't born into the sport, to come and make some changes happen. Rather if y'all like it or not. But if America boxing was been doing what they were supposed to been doing, would this really have happened? Had not Jake Paul came around, would Amanda Serrano be signed? Would Alicia Baumgartner be signed? Will we be seeing what we have been seeing, what we've been seeing? There's no telling what position them ladies are being. It's no telling what position that these ladies would be in. Half of them will probably be working for freaking FedEx. And I'm not saying anything is wrong with that. So when I hear some of y'all say that y'all fighter can do whatever the hell they want, and y'all don't have a problem with a 46, a man who's damn near 50 coming back, this ain't, y'all talking like this is George Foreman versus Michael Moore or something. Even when Big George came back, he was active though. This ain't George Foreman and Michael Moore we talking about here. It's different. It's different. You know how bad it would have looked if Michael Moore would have went 12 rounds with George? Jesus Christ, they probably would have looked at him even if he would have won. Like, damn, you went 12 rounds with this 40-some-year-old man, and here it is, you 26. But y'all don't look at that. Y'all just look at the name. The name. But hey, I'm just a guy that's behind the camera. What do I know? I've never competed. I'm just a guy who was just walking one day and tripped and fell in the sport of boxing. What do I know, right? But I know this. If y'all keep condoning some of this silly ass behavior that goes on in boxing and some of these fights that be made, and y'all want to try to convince people that, hey, this is great because of this person's name, then don't complain when somebody else does it. Don't complain when you just start seeing, because eventually there's going to be somebody else like a Jake Paul and Turkey Al Sheikh that has a lot of money, and they're going to walk into the sport. What are they going to do? I don't know. But don't complain about it when they come in there. Because there's too much confusion going on in boxing. Every time we think we understood something and we've been getting great fights, beautiful. Let's keep it going. And then we have one thing that happens that disturbs all that. And then we take a step back and we go, wait a minute. You want to explain to me, how does this make sense? But nobody sees that. These women, we have to make sure that they continue to get the recognition that they deserve. I don't care if they're from America or not. Black, white, Mexican, it doesn't matter. Right now, they're outshining your favorite fighter. They're doing much better than your favorite fighter, and they should be making way more money than your favorite fighter. Some of you times you see these women fight 2-3 times in 1 year, and if you don't see them that much, it's not because they don't want to. I guarantee you it's not because they don't want to. If you look at Matchroom and the Zone, every time you look up, ain't it ladies? Ain't it ladies? You look at Golden Boy sometimes. Golden Boy have cards. Golden Boy the Zone, they have cards, right? What do you see on there? Is it just all fellas? Or do you see some ladies? I know because I watch them. Golden Boy come on Thursday sometime. I will watch it. I pay close attention. It be on YouTube. I watch a lot of this stuff. That's why I'm able to speak about it. Some of y'all better wake up. Some of y'all are in the, you know how they say it's the Twilight Zone? You in the boxing zone. Y'all minds are like, you're zoned out. Some of y'all need to wake up and come back to reality. Because as the new generation comes in, we don't need them thinking, hey, such and such did it in their area. Yeah, it's the no duck zone. Exactly, Erico. Hey, this person did it in his era. I could do it in my era. And that's cool when you talk about, hey, he won this multiple championships in this many different divisions. I could do it too. But when you walk in and go, hey, he didn't have to fight nobody. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. So I'm going to do it too. Well, I'm going to let y'all know the Canelo and Bud era is at the end. After September 13th, it's going to be quiet. Eventually, Shakur, eventually, whenever that happens, and Tank, they'll be done. Eventually, whenever that happens, when all these guys are gone, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? Because y'all seem like y'all can't live without talking about these dudes. When they're done, what y'all gonna do? Because if any of y'all was smart, you'll be trying to go out there, look at these amateurs, and go, let me see what's up next. That's why amateur boxing is so important to me. Rather if I'm at the show every week or not. Y'all talk about some of these fighters like they got another 20 years in the game, and they don't. Every day there's a new Shakur coming in. There's a new Tank coming in. There's a new David Benavidez coming in. There's a new Caleb Plant. There's a new Canelo. A new Crawford. A new Spence. There's a little girl out there that wants to be like Carissa. She's coming. There's a Spanish girl right somewhere, either in the New York area or I don't know where, that's looking at Amanda Serrano saying that's going to be me. If she's in the New York area, I'm going to follow her. She was Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican too. And I want to go do exactly what she did. Can't wait to see. Yeah. That's my boy. I ain't talked to him in a minute. Erico. I think the last time I talked to him, he came up for Devin Haney because you know he be with Devin and them. He came up for Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Yeah. Yeah, he came up for that. So that was last year, the last time I talked to him. I might reach out to him on social media. If he's not too busy, I might try to reach out to him for social media. Because I believe he lives out in Vegas with the rest of them. Which I gotta get to Vegas. One day y'all gonna look up and I'm gonna be living in Vegas. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I got two places in this world that I will go live. Philly and Vegas. Why? Because Philly and Vegas are two boxing towns. But I know it's probably just a lot more going on in Vegas than it is Philly. But yeah, man, that's the two places I'm willing to go. Y'all gonna look up one day and I'm gonna be living in Vegas. It's gonna trip y'all out, but I'm going to be there. I don't know when it's going to happen. Hey, y'all look up. I might have a gym in Vegas. I don't know what's the cost of having a gym in Vegas, but I might have me a gym in Vegas, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, Eric. I'm just saying. I might be in Philly. You know what I mean? Or I might be in Vegas, man. You look up, and I got a gym in Vegas. I want to open up a gym in New York. It's like I don't know, man. You really can't open up gyms where you know people because people think they're always gonna get something from free for you. They think that they could train for free and they want you to train their kids for free. Like you ain't supposed to make no money. You supposed to satisfy their needs while your pockets are starving. Make that make sense. People are crazy, man. Your pockets are supposed to starve while you pleasing them. That makes absolutely no sense. So sometimes you have to think about your financial and what you have to do to make sure your family eat. You can't look out for people no more, man, because people, like I said, they want you to satisfy their needs, and you're not there to satisfy anybody's needs. A boxing gym it's not just a boxing gym; it's a business because you didn't give what Josh said. If you didn't give them free stuff, they either rob you or try to set you up. You know what? Yeah, that's why that's why if you notice, right, Josh, you ever see when rappers or movie stars or athletes they open up stuff? You ever notice a lot of times when they open up stuff, it's not always necessarily in their city, or if they do open it up in their city, they won't open it up where they grew up at. They'll go to another part of the city to open up something. And sometimes you got to do that because you don't want people thinking they just gonna get stuff off you, man. It just can't happen. That's a dope ass idea. Boxing gym. Yeah, because I couldn't as much as I would like to open up a gym in New York. Hell no. Yeah, exactly, Josh. I couldn't open up like I live in Harlem, but I'm from the Bronx. I couldn't open up a gym either way because people come in there just think that they can get something for free for you. Sometimes you have to step out your comfort zone. That's why I respect a lot of fighters who go overseas, even though I don't feel like they get the treatment that they deserve. But I respect fighters that go overseas to fight people in their backyard, win or lose. I respect that. You got to step out your comfortability. All your fights can't always be home. You know what I'm saying? If you know you got to fight in freaking West Africa, you know your friends can't ask you for no tickets. They can't ask you for no tickets. The fuck? They ain't going to West Africa. They ain't going to UK. They ain't going to Australia. They ain't about to go to that. Ireland. They not about to go to none of them places. Puerto Rico. Well, maybe Puerto Rico. But still, though, you know what I mean? You got to, Eric, you got to dip because you know they can't ask for no tickets. Half of y'all ass got warrants and you can't get a passport. You're done. Like, if I got to, not only I got to get you a ticket, now I got to pay for your flight too. Like, sheesh. I got to pay for the hotel. I got to pay for you to eat. Come on, man. Y'all doing too much. God damn it. You got to step out your comfort zone. So if I had to open up a gym, really, to be honest, now that I think about it, yeah, New York could probably be out the question. First thing people say, but aren't you a New York guy? Just because you're from somewhere does not mean you have to open up a gym. Is Mayweather from Vegas? No, he's not. He's from Michigan. But you see where he opened up his gym at, right? He moved to Vegas in 1996, I think, but that's besides the point. The worst thing is expensive date. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you have to step out your comfort zone. You gotta. I ain't opening in a week. Well, it ain't even just about that, Josh, because I don't my thing is it go for youngins, it go for older people, it just go for people in general. You gotta step out your comfort zone. You just gotta step out your comfort zone, man. You know, you just gotta step out your comfort zone because it's not worth it at the end of the day. Any type of business that you open up, especially a boxing gym, and that's the reason why a lot of people don't know the definition of that. We had a real popular boxing gym here in New York that everybody was going to, and the person jacked it up because they don't know how to do business. It's sad. It's sad. If they let me tell you something. When I see a liquor store close, I don't feel too bad. When I see certain neighborhoods or projects get shut down, I don't really feel too bad. There's a meaning behind that, right? When I see a boxing gym shut down, I feel some kind of way. Not because I'm involved in boxing. We need that. Boxing saves a lot of lives. People need it teaches people a lot of discipline. So when I see gyms get shut down because the owner is not taking care of business, that's not a good look. That's not a good look at all. I'm planning on by the time I'm 42, by the time I'm 50, God willing, is when I'm getting ready to open up my gym. 50 to me is a great age. Neighborhood Rickson literally saved my life. Exactly. That's why it's important for us to keep YMCA's open, Boys and Girls Clubs. It's important to keep those places open. What was the movie with Terrence Howard with that's crazy how the movie with Terrence Howard with he was working in that center, the rec center. Remember when they were swimming? What was it, Glory? What was it? It wasn't Glory. What was the movie, man? That's crazy because that's one of my movies. I like that movie. But you see what he did? They needed to keep that open. Those kids learned to swim. They went from playing basketball to swimming. They had a swim team. It did pretty damn good for some kids that weren't swimmers. You need to keep places like that open. That place was getting rid. The city was trying to shut it down. They wanted that place gone. And that's not just, oh, that's just a movie. That's life. That's life, man. And if we don't fight for something, we're going to continue to keep losing it. Because that's how they run us away. Huh? Well, if we change this, we ain't got to worry about them. Let's tear this down and let's build a supermarket. Hmm? Let's build a condo. That part. Still have a good program, but after he retired, he old now and he couldn't make it. Yeah. Well, um, I want something where, like I said, Erico, when it's all said and done, um, my wife will be okay. That's what I want to do it for, to make sure she's okay. So when I'm gone, my wife is going to be able to live comfortable for the rest of her life if something was to ever happen. So, if you're going to make money doing something that you like or you love, I should say. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. My wife is going to be okay. She's not borrowing no money from family. She's not asking nobody for nothing. She's not going to be out here working a 9-to-5 job. So now y'all look up and y'all go, this, no, Duck Zone, you had all that money, or you was doing all them live streams and you had a gym and damn, you had nothing to show for it. You didn't leave her nothing. You didn't leave nothing in her name, and that's your wife? Are you kidding me? All that live streaming for what? Just to look cute? And this is something that people don't think about. They don't think about that. And it's sad. This is just some of the things I think about. See, that's why I say I think about I think about this. I think about stuff a little different from what y'all think. Y'all living for today. I'm living, period. By the time I'm 50, me opening up a gym, it's exactly what I'm going to do. If God allows me to carry that long, I'm going to do that. And I'm hoping that a lot of y'all are around when it happens. So if I'm in Vegas, I want a lot of y'all to come on down. Might give you a free session. It might be the first one might be on me. After that, you're on your own. You're on your own after that. But yeah, this is gonna be amazing. July 11th, man, and I'm gonna get my ticket for it. I'm gonna get my ticket for it. Me and the missus. We're gonna make it happen July 11th, man. We got a lot coming before then, but we're gonna make that happen for July 11th. Shout out to all the ladies. Shout out to Most Valuable Promotions. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jake for doing what he doing. Alicia Baumgartner, Amanda, Shadasia Green, Savannah Marshall, all the ladies. Not even just the ladies on that. All the ladies, period. I don't care what promotion they fight for. Shouts to all the ladies, man. Shouts to all the ladies that's out there doing their thing, man. I'm back on StreamYard. Because I always have to wait till they restore my StreamYard, then I can come back because I'm not paying them. So I probably would be on StreamYard 24/7. So I'm gonna use this as much as I can. You know what I mean? So now that I'm back on StreamYard, I'll be back on here again tonight. We're gonna talk some throwback boxing since it is Throwback Thursday. I don't have a clue of who I'm going to talk about, but I'll think of somebody. And when I do, we'll come back and we'll make it very interesting. Um, I love y'all. Everybody be good, and I appreciate the time, man. Sorry I got started a couple minutes late. I was trying to get everything together in my kitchen, and sometimes I don't pay attention to the time. So it things happen, but it's all good. Um, Love y'all. Everybody be good. Safe travels. My man Eric O, I appreciate you. Josh Sanders, I appreciate you. Al B, I appreciate you. Cass, what up? Thomas, what up? Appreciate all you brothers, man. Love y'all, man. And thank you, for y'all support. Make sure you smash that like button. Smash the like button, man. Let's not babysit the like button. Let's smash the like button. I'll be back later on this afternoon with another one. Love y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.